look at verse 26. Nevertheless, I, the Lord, render unto Caesar the things which are Caesar's. So now he's shifting focus and shifting his attention in this section to the building up of Zion in Independence, Missouri. And he says, you're going to have to buy the land. So he's saying, we're going to follow the laws of the land. I am going to render unto Caesar the things which are Caesar's. He's clearly alluding here to the statement that he made in Matthew chapter 22, verse 21. Some of you will remember that Jesus is right here in his final week. He's a few days away from Gethsemane and the cross when this group comes to him, tempting him to see if they can trap him. And they say, Master, we know you're wise and you're not a respecter of persons. So is it lawful for us to pay taxes to Rome, to Caesar? And Jesus, instead of saying yes or no, which was the trap they hoped he would fall into, he said, show me the tribute money. And they showed him the tribute money, and he said, whose image is on that coin? And they said, it's Caesar's image. He says, very well, render unto Caesar that which is Caesar's, and unto God that which is God's. Brothers and sisters, often in scriptures, when we see a connection, we stop there. The connection that is made is Jesus didn't fall into their trap. He turned it back on them and he said, that coin has Caesar's image on it, therefore render unto Caesar that which is Caesar's. But then we often stop there. My favorite part of that whole statement is, and render unto God that which is God's. Now that's interesting. The coin is supposed to go to Caesar because it has Caesar's image on it. Render it to him. But render what to God? What has God's image on it? That was an invitation from Jesus to devote our whole life, our whole soul, to God, the God who gave us life, rather than squandering it by giving it to the devil's temptations, who hates us with an eternal hatred, but rather render unto God that which is God's, because we have his image on our countenance. So even though he didn't finish that off here in 26, the implication is still there because of what happened in Matthew 22.